Let's go, yeah?
Yeah, when you're ready, yeah.
My name's Sam Simmons. I'm a musician, singer-songwriter from Cleethorpes. I've been active for about 15 years now. It was probably about 13, 14 when I properly first started getting into music, and I just sort of went into a bit of a rabbit hole with it and just really fell in love with a lot of different bands, and then decided to get a guitar and give it a go, you know. I mean, the way I play guitar mainly is quite a simple way of playing guitar. It's more just about feeling and emotion, you know.
When I go, I will know I have loved you well. Picked you up every time you fell, and I gave to you myself.
Bob Dylan, R.E.M., The Smiths, Smashing Pumpkins. Before I knew it, I was into all different kinds of music, you know.
So do you think being inspired by that sort of cross-section of music gave you a more unique sound and take on what you were doing?
Yeah, because ultimately I just make pop music, really, but I'm always bringing in sounds from maybe experimental music or psychedelic music and all different kinds of things, really. You know, I like to take covers, maybe if it's a slow song, make it fast, if it's a fast song, make it slow. Try and find songs that can work in different ways, you know.
What kind of gigs do you enjoy playing most?
The majority of what I do is covers gigs. That's what I do as a job, which I love, but then playing my own music is what gives me a more like deep satisfaction from playing that, you know. I've done a bit of everything, really. I've really done all sorts, and I always enjoy playing. Even if I'm just playing all other people's songs, I still love to just be able to play, and it's amazing to be able to make a living out of that, you know.
And I mean, before lockdown, you wwere sort of making a good living, weren't you? I think
Yeah, I was looking at this year, the busiest year I'd ever had, really.
23, my first day out on the streets, yeah. Succumb to my emotion, the center of the city. I can take no money in my cup. I can take 2 days no eating. They could see I was crying, and the walked on by, yeah.
I just try and move on in any way that I can, you know, so I just thought straight away I can record videos at home, I can still play to people, really, and I can work on an album, I can work on my own music, and I've written a lot of stuff, so.
Why do you think, I mean, there's a lot of competition in Grimsby and Cleethorpes. I mean, there's so many artists and bands around. What do you think makes you so popular?
I don't think there is any sort of unique. I think people have their own sounds and everyone kind of enjoys a bit of everything. That's one of the things around the local scene, is that there's so much creativity, so much originality, and so many different styles, you know. I try not to be just one thing myself.
A friend of mine said, you've got to come and see this chap, he's brilliant, and I've been following everything that he does ever since, basically.
Yeah, I always thought he had a really nice way of playing, and his voice just seemed to have an edge that stood out above the rest, you know.
You go and watch Sam live and it's just incredible, and you just think, oh, he's going to go somewhere.
So when is your new album coming out?
Hopefully, I would say around February, March next year. My plan, I just want to keep releasing music. I'm addicted to doing that. I'll always do that, whether I can monetize it or not. I'm always going to make music.
I